We're back. Lil Tay just made an OnlyFans. Let's see what this is about.
Lil Tay has officially made an OnlyFans account.
Oh my
Lil
God.
Tay launched an OnlyFans on her 18th birthday and made
18th birthday, my G. Come on, bro. You barely is illegal. You barely legal, G.
over $1 million in just under 3 hours. Am I the only one who finds this extremely
agree with you,
weird? This is
Marianne
attached
Tate.
to a photo on Twitter that somebody posted of Lil Tay's bio on OF saying, freshly 18. Please don't tell my mom. My 18th birthday exclusive shot at 12:01 a.m. on her birthday. Only available for 24 hours. Come see.
I'm 19 years old and it's still like I'm the age range, the right grounds of like being interested in this with her being like my age range of like, you know, but I still just feels very gross about this. I don't know. Something feels very gross. Even for the dudes that are like my age, this still just feels gross. I don't know why.
See me in my birthday suits replying to all DMs. And all I gotta say, bro, is that this is just incredibly sad and very disturbing, but I'm not surprised at all. As per Lil Tay herself, she just
Jesus Christ, man. A mill? 562 messages? Yo!
said, not bad for 3 hours. This just literally just happened today. We broke the F out of that OnlyFans record. And attached to the post is her total earnings in just under 3 hours, allegedly, which accrued to over $1 million, specifically $1,000,002
years and never even dreamed to make that. And she made that in 10 hours?
$24,298.09. And to break it down a little further, this is in $500,011 in subscriptions, $26,000 in tips. Tips typically are associated with private DMs, and a whole lot of messages. $486,000.
So do they like charge you to respond to messages?
Worth of messages. Lil Tay also said, if I get to 100,000 subscribers, I'll post something special with a little devil smiling emoji and this photo attached with a shirt that says P-Star in training. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you see this very clearly for yourself. The shirt she has on says P-Star in training. God help us all.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every male has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18. Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
No, don't do it.
And this video was just dropped a couple of days ago. I'm pretty sure she got a lot of feedback from a lot of people saying, yeah, probably this isn't the best route to take. Maybe you should wait until you're a little older, or maybe just don't do it at all. But of course, those sweet little freshly made green bills are just too irresistible to not capitalize on. I mean, good God. Looking at the expression she was making right here in this video, I can already see that
her eyes are dead, man. Look at those eyes. Very dead and soulless.
Already had her eyes on the bag. She already had her mind made up. She knew damn well what she was gonna do right when she turned 18. And the crazy thing is, I'm pretty sure her parents, her brother, her management were all anticipating this. They all knew what she was about to do. They probably even coached her, prepped her for the day that she turned 18 to drop that link. And honestly, this is all just satisfying.
You already know what the f going on. Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, bitch.
Yeah, bro.
I would say though, too, people who's online complaining. One, I'll say when you're 18, really in life in general, it's your choice what you want to do. If she decided to do this, we see so many 18-year-old girls do this and never have a problem. But it's just because it's Lil Tay, it's like we have a problem. Because I remember whenever Tiana Trump was talking about on a No Jumper podcast that when she was like 16, 17, that corn companies was recruiting her, NBA players was flying her out before she was even 18, and nobody seemed to really care, honestly. So I just think this is another pick and choose battle with the internet where they just like when they get in an uproar about something, this is a perfect chance to complain about something because niggas' lives is trash.
This is just embarrassing as hell, bro. Is she really still going on with this youngest flexer in the world act that she's been doing since she was 10 years old?
You see what I mean? Like this nigga, he's kind of just like getting off on her about something that has nothing to do with the problem at hand. It just comes from a hatred for her, which not saying it's not justified, but like, come on, y'all. Y'all know y'all don't care about this shit. Yo, a week or two's finna go by and we don't care about this no more. I bet you. Just let the weird niggas
like
be the
honestly,
weird
man,
niggas.
this is just I don't even know what to say. This is a sad as hell situation. You know, I was one of the first people to cover Lil Tay back when she was 10 years old. I mean, good God, time has flown by. But to see where she is now in today's day and age, trying to capitalize off of OF subscriptions, of which she's already made over $1 million from, it's crazy, man. And based off of the content I'm seeing on my timeline right now, people are starting to leak a lot of the photos that she's been posting to her OF page. Obviously, I'm going to be censoring this, but it appears to be way more revealing than anything she's ever posted to the internet before. Obviously,
let's be honest too. Like, I bet you this photo right here, it's just what you would. It's not out of the ordinary to see, especially in the winter, on women's Instagrams and shit like that. Anyways, if we're being completely honest.
For TOS, everything has to be censored, but the type of material that I'm seeing right now, a lot of gooners out there are going to be, I suppose, they're going to be going crazy. Honestly, nowadays, the bar, the standards are so low that we should have seen this coming from a mile away. We already understand the female creator to OF pipeline is so common that it shouldn't be unexpected. And I'm not.
And I wonder, like, are people mad at Lil Tay, or are they mad at the men? Because I keep hearing people go, all a woman has to do is perk her, get a shirt that makes her Johns look perky, sit there and look pretty and smile, or like the Cooking with Kaya's, just like throw some ad. And it's like, why is that though? Because it's not the woman, quote unquote, per se watching them. It's the men them. So are we really mad at Lil Tay, or are we really mad at each other as men for even dropping to such a low frequency and low standpoint of life that we get to where we're this down bad over a freshly new teenager? That's the real question, is why are we mad at her when she's only abusing a system that is fueled by us? You see?
I'm saying that males or men don't do it as well, but I just haven't seen it personally myself. It's always, tends to be women. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just saying. I'm sure there are.
Like, why is it women though? That's my whole thing. Is like we keep blaming. It's like the older generation blaming the next generation for being on their phones, not going outside, all these things. That's not our fault. Like, the older generation put the phones in our hand and didn't parent us. The older generation didn't give us traditions and give us things to do that made these things look appealing. Just like the men didn't want to see Lil Tay make music. Obviously the men want to see this OnlyFans. So again, it's like, why is that her fault? It's not her fault. It's the same as women. It's not women's fault that women can only be seen and heard and seen as valuable when they objectify themselves and overtly sexualize themselves. That's not their fault. They're just playing the rules of the game that we all agree upon. You know what I mean?
Men out there.
I don't like takes. I just don't like when people get mad at women for trying to survive in a system that they were put in. It doesn't make any sense.
Who were established YouTubers or creators out there who got popping and capitalized off of their name and started posting nude photos to OF. I'm not saying it's not a thing.
And it's like, what else was she? I'm not saying like this is all she had to do, but it's like this is the route that a lot of women creators find to get success, change their families' lives. Like, nobody wants to see Lil Tay like sing or vlog. I'm assuming nobody really cares about stuff like that, especially if they don't care about that for big creators in general already as it is. You got to be doing something extravagant for a lot of people. So it's like, I just don't get why niggas is mad at her. Like, she's just trying to make her money. She's trying to get right.
She's trying to get right, man. I ain't mad at you. The fact that Lil Tay has gone down this route, I mean, does anybody shocked?
I do think this is weird, though, that she's like, but hey, man, go make your bag, girl.
I mean, for Christ's sake, wasn't it just like not too long ago where she literally faked her own death?
It is with a heavy heart that we share the devastating news of our beloved Lil Tay's sudden and tragic passing.
So it's not surprising to me that somebody, whether it was her parents or her brother or her management or whatever, told her to fake her death, literally posted her up in the hospital. That story was wild. I really, that whole situation was still incredibly convoluted to me, even to this day. But clearly they capitalized on that situation, whether she was really sick or not, to act like she was dying. Clearly she was alive and well. She recovered. And now somebody who was willing to kind of capitalize on them possibly dying created an OF to capitalize off of all the horny ass gooners out there who will willingly give her money to see things that they should not be wanting to see from Lil Tay. It's just not surprising at all. Like, not only is this sad as hell because she was likely influenced and pushed into this path by those who were in control of her public persona since she was a little kid, but now you got all these people leaking images of which will never be able to be taken down. Like, it's pretty much GG's from this point. And maybe making millions is worth it. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. Maybe this.
I don't know. It's kind of like she's kind of past that point too, where it's like she could just go work a normal job to get money. Like, been so famous, like, and been seen by so many people to a point that that's almost like a embarrassing, and it's automatic public shame that if you get to a certain level, then you come back to like this normal level, even though it shouldn't be like that. That's just what it is. So it's almost like she kind of has to find ways to continue to make money online or off her name. She can't really probably go back to a normal job or just school. So I mean, I can understand too why this might be like a last resort, but it's like you got to make a bag. And it's like if we have such a problem with this, don't support her. Just
was the plan all along.
I feel like by complaining about it and everybody making crazy videos about it, I get it's for money and it's just news. But it's like by making a video like this, you're kind of like feeding back into the OnlyFans thing, because somebody may have not been aware of it or not seen the hype around it, but now they might buy it or whatever, or they go check out Twitter just to see this. So you're kind of just, we're essentially all just kind of like feeding right back into it by paying more attention to it. This is why they say when you don't care about something and you don't want something to grow, don't pay attention to it. You don't continue to focus or use water on a plant that you don't want to grow. You stop fucking with it. We're doing the exact opposite of it in situations like this when people complain about these things having so much exposure. But this is giving it. You know what I mean? Like, this
drop a
doesn't make
link
sense.
to make millions. A strange post I just found on Twitter saying, called out Jason Tiana, which is Lil Tay's older brother and manager. And now he's manufacturing beef between him and Tay to make it seem like he's against the OF, but he's definitely getting a cut. Like, genuinely speaking, that guy, we've seen him in past videos before. He's definitely going to be getting a percentage out of Lil Tay's OnlyFans percentage revenue. She also said he's trying to act like he's against this whole thing when he's likely the mastermind behind it, right? And now a whole bunch of people on Instagram are DMing him saying LLLL, feel bad for you, LLL. And then I suppose Lil Tay in her own little private Instagram community said, F my brother, he can go suck a fat D, my body, my choice. And he unfollowed me, laughed my ass off. Who do you think you are? Go spam him with L's. So like, bro, this entire thing is fabricated, it's scripted, and it's manufactured to make millions, and it's working. Like, they're rich as hell now. But understand, guys, this is all fake. One thing that is not fake though, unless it's like literally AI, it's possible, is the images she's been posting. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts and opinions on what you think about this whole thing. You know,
yeah, I think y'all niggas is mad misogynistic. I think y'all get mad at women for doing things in working within systems that we as the men them have been created. And I think, Lil Tay, listen, I don't necessarily fully agree, and no, I would not want my daughter doing what you're doing. But if it works for you and you're comfortable and it's not gonna fuck you up, man, do it. Get your bag, sis. At the end of the day, that's all I got to say. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but y'all niggas gonna be okay. I'm Alex the Virgo, aka y'all can just call me Virgo. This is my second channel. Go check out my main channel. I'll see you on the next one. Love.